Learn how to make perfect Instant Pot rice 3 different ways. Hi mindful moms and dads, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Today, I'm sharing with you a staple in my kitchen, Instant Pot rice, but not just plain old rice. I'm gonna show you how to do that, and then I'm gonna show you how to flavor it up 2 different ways that your family is gonna love. So let's put on our kitchen capes and make rice. Now let's start with the basics. When it comes to making rice in your Instant Pot, you need 1 part rice and 1 part water. So you wanna follow a 1-to-1 ratio. And you wanna place your rice in a fine mesh strainer and rinse well. Rinsing your rice is really important. It removes the surface starch that can cause your rice to get gummy and mushy, so you don't wanna skip that step. Now today I'm adding 2 cups of long grain brown rice inside my Instant Pot. Because rice cooks at a 1-to-1 ratio, I'm also adding in 2 cups of water. You can certainly use vegetable stock or chicken stock or even beef stock if you like, and that would add a little bit more flavor. Because I'm just using water, I'm adding in a pinch of salt, and then I'm popping my lid on my Instant Pot. Make sure your vent knob is pointed towards sealed. Now for the cooking time, you want to hit manual or pressure cook. Do not hit the rice function. It often defaults to low pressure and the timing will be off. So you wanna control it yourself and you wanna hit manual or pressure cook. And then if you're cooking long grain brown rice, you're gonna cook for 22 minutes on high pressure. If you're cooking long grain white rice or jasmine rice, you're gonna cook for 3 minutes on high pressure. Once the cook time has elapsed, do not do a quick release of pressure. You never want to do that when cooking rice. You want to let pressure release on its own for at least 10 to 15 minutes, or else you're going to end up with a gummy, sticky, starchy mess. Ugh. Now that pressure has been released, we can open up our Instant Pot, and then you want to use a fork to fluff your rice. That will help every grain fluff up and not stick together. That's it. So simple, and it turns out perfect every time. But what if you want to add a little flavor to your rice? My family loves Mexican rice, or it's called Spanish rice, AKA it's just seasoned rice with some tomato sauce. And it's super easy to make, and oh my goodness, does it take taco night up a notch. To start this recipe, we're gonna hit saute on our Instant Pot, and we're going to add in just a little bit of oil. To the oil, I'm adding in 1 small minced onion, 1 finely minced jalapeno. You wanna make sure you remove the seeds and the ribs of the jalapeno to control the heat, and 2 cloves of minced garlic. We're just gonna saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the onion begins to soften, and then turn the Instant Pot off. I'm preparing 2 cups of rice today, so I need 2 cups of liquid. I'm adding in 2 cups of vegetable broth inside my Instant Pot. You can use chicken stock if that's what you have on hand. And then I'm gonna use a wooden spatula and just scrape up any brown bits that may be on the bottom of my inner pot to prevent that burn notice. Now for the seasoning, I'm adding in a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. Give that a stir to incorporate. For the rice, again, you can use long grain brown or white rice, and you wanna make sure that you rinse it well. I have 2 cups of brown rice here, and I'm gonna add that to my Instant Pot and gently push down with a spoon or spatula just to submerge the rice in the stock. Finally, I'm topping with 2/3 cup of canned tomato sauce. Don't stir the tomato sauce into your rice. Tomato sauce is one of those finicky products that can cause a burn notice, so leave it right on top of your rice and we'll mix it in after it's cooked. Now we can pop our lid on our Instant Pot. Make sure our vent knob is pointed towards sealed. And for cook time, again, you wanna hit manual or pressure cook. Set for 22 minutes if you're cooking brown rice, and set for 3 minutes if you're cooking white rice. Once the cook time has elapsed, you know it, let the pressure release for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Then open up your Instant Pot, and then we're gonna fluff with a fork to distribute the tomato sauce through the rice. And now for a little extra oomph, add in 1 tablespoon of butter for richness and the juice of a fresh lime for brightness and freshness. Now I cannot talk about rice without sharing with you how to make cilantro lime rice. If you love Chipotle, chances are you love their famous cilantro lime rice, and it is so easy to make at home. To the inner pot of the Instant Pot, I'm pouring in 2 cups of vegetable stock. You really do want to use stock for this recipe for a little extra flavor. You could certainly use chicken stock if that's what you have on hand. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt and the zest of 1 lime. To zest a lime, use a microplane and grate it right over the inner pot. You want to make sure you just remove the green part of your lime and not the white part, as that can be a little bit bitter. Give that a stir. And for the rice, again, use white rice, use brown rice. You wanna rinse really well and then place in 2 cups of white rice or brown rice. Today I'm using white rice. And then use a wooden spoon or spatula to just gently submerge your rice into the stock. Pop your lid on your Instant Pot. Make sure the vent knob is sealed, and then you're gonna hit manual or pressure cook, and you're gonna cook for 3 minutes on high pressure if you're cooking long grain white rice, and you're gonna cook for 22 minutes on high pressure if you're cooking long grain brown rice. Once the cooking time has elapsed, you know it, leave your Instant Pot alone for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Then open up your Instant Pot. We're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of lime juice, which is about 2 small limes or 1 large lime. I'm using the lime that I zested earlier, and then 1/4 cup of finely chopped cilantro. Use a fork to fluff that together and to incorporate the cilantro and lime juice into the rice. That's it, easy peasy delicious. I just love how the Instant Pot can transform a pantry staple like rice into 3 spectacular side dishes effortlessly. And in my next video, I'm gonna share with you how the Instant Pot can transform another staple, eggs, into 3 delicious breakfast recipes. Until then, happy cooking.